Welcome back to Farm and Hammer, everyone. You can see the snow still on the ground. Out at the rental farm, I got 3 cows caught. Those 2 in the far right, well, the black one was supposed to calve this fall. She never did, so she's going to town. She looks really good. I'm gonna have her pregged because she may be 3rd stage. Then the red cow on the far right, she was in heat about 2 weeks ago, so she's going to town. And then this other old red cow, I bought her in 2023. She might be bred, she may not be, but I've got enough replacement cows out there to just get rid of her. So anyway, I'm gonna haul these to the sale barn, and there's one more I need to get rid of, but she did not come in today, so I'll have to catch her and maybe one other one at some other point. But anyway, let's see if I can get 2 of these girls on. One of the red ones is a little mean, so I'll try to watch her. And with these bibs, I can just shove my camera tripod right here, so you guys might be able to see what I'm doing. Come on. Come on. Hi. There we go. Of course, the mean cow won't turn around. There we go. Hey. Well, that went extremely well. Cows cooperated nicely. The reason I'm hauling these today is because this is probably the last day for the next week or 2 that I'll even be able to drive down here and not get stuck. So we had quite a bit of rain before everything froze and we got more snow. So as all this snow thaws out and the ground thaws out, it's gonna be a muddy mess out here. And I won't be able to drive down there at all. So see, I've got the cattle trailer here. Got some new cows I'm gonna drop off here if they'll cooperate. Luckily, they've pretty well stopped with the other group of cows. That was kind of the hope. I put the hay where I thought I was going to drop them off. That way they'd see the cows already out here and maybe slow down and not try running fence lines or anything. So I'm going to sit out here by the gate just to watch the new ones, make sure they don't run off. They're eating hay right now, so that's a pretty good sign. They were supposed to feed them overnight at the sale barn. I'm not sure if they did because they act pretty hungry. But I should be fully stocked out here. I don't see myself buying any more cows for this rental farm. So you saw me load those 3 cull cows. I said I have a couple more to get out here. That'll be 5. And then the plan is to only have spring calving cows out here. And I've got the 6 fall calvers with their calves right now. So once their calves are big enough to wean, probably gonna catch all them, sell the fall calvers. So yeah, I should be getting rid of about 10 cows total here in the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, which would make me understocked this spring. So that's why I got these new 6. I went to a couple different replacement sales again, and these were the only ones I could come home with. The last batch of cows I bought were 2nd stage 4 to 6 year olds, couple 7s and 1 short and solid. This small trailer load ended up being all broke mouth cows in the 3rd stage. So they should be calving from now until March. These new ones are a little thin. They looked thin when they ran them through the ring, but it said they weighed 1250. And I thought that was a little bit of a stretch, but once I tried to load them on the trailer at the sale barn, I know why. These are big framey cows. They're thin and their hips were so wide I could hardly get 3 and 3 in the trailer. They couldn't turn around. They just barely fit in there. So big framed cows. Once I get weight put back on them, they'll be big girls. So, but yeah, I'll come back tomorrow, try to get you guys a better video of all the new ones, assuming they don't get out. But I'm gonna come back this evening, make sure they're still in, make sure they settle down and all that. Well guys, I said I'd bring you out here and show you the new cows in a couple days, and it's actually been like 2 weeks, so I haven't gotten around to making videos or anything, but it's been a couple weeks and got some new calves out here out of that same group I just bought. So I'll show you them. There may be a new one today because there's one that was looking real close, but see what we've got going on today. Pulling out here to feed the hay, and the one cow I was thinking might calve, she's by herself, sort of. So she may have a calf down there, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna dump this hay off first, and then we'll make a round and see what's calved. And I was planning on walking you guys out here and showing you them, but it's super windy right now. We're getting a little bit of rain, and yeah, I don't want you guys to have to hear all the wind noise, so we'll stay in the truck and drive around and try to find all the calves. Alright, so we'll just drive along here and show you the new ones a little bit closer. This is the one I thought was going to calve the next day or two. Her udder isn't super full yet, but some of these cows, they wait until they actually have the calf to really fill up. So anyway, she's close. The rest of these that I bought, I don't know, 2 months ago now, they put on quite a bit of weight. They've calmed down quite a bit. There's still a couple wild ones, but anyway, you've seen most of these before. This one here is a new one. She's one of the broke mouth third stagers. She's not looking close whatsoever. So she may end up calving with the rest of them in March, April. This one here is the first one that calved. And she had a nice heifer calf. That calf's probably 8 days old now. And actually, the next one's running up here. She's trying to show off. And that black baldy had that calf there. And then that's the other new one there. So So here's the cow and calf with the issues. She's running off a little bit because I did have to give her a shot yesterday. So she's a little upset with me, but I'm going to try to drive her back to the hay that I just dropped. Anyway, you can see she's holding that front right foot up. When I bought these cows, I was up in the very back of the auction, so I couldn't get a great look at them. Couldn't see super well, and if I would have been in the front, I might have been able to see she had a gash on her front foot, but I didn't. So anyway, got her home. I thought her ankle was fine. She was getting along good for the first week and a half, and then about 4 days ago she started acting like her foot was hurting her. Then about 2 days ago it started swelling, and then called the vet and he said to give her a shot, so I gave her a shot yesterday, and she also had a calf 2 days ago. So right when her foot was swelling, that's when she had a calf. I've been dumping her hay right here. I haven't given her grain yet. I think she's doing just fine on hay. She's not eating a whole lot, but she is eating some. Anyway, she had a nice little bull calf. I can't say little, he probably weighs 85, 90 pounds, but she had a nice bull calf. With the shot I gave her yesterday, hopefully I start seeing some improvement in the next day or two. 3 out of the 6 have calved. One, like I said, the one with horns, she's looking close. But the other 2, they shouldn't calve for a while. And I don't really want them to, because we got some nasty weather coming in this week, and we've also got heifers that are supposed to start calving in 4 days. So, all my attention's pretty much going to be there. And since we're talking about heifers, let's go over there, check them. Right now we're checking them twice a day because they could go any day. So if you guys remember, we had the heifers in with the big herd, which is just across the fence. And whenever we worked the fall calves, we ended up pulling all the heifers out because we gave them a scour guard shot, just so their calves are protected from scours. And also so we can watch them closer. So we're gonna keep these heifers closer to the corral. We're gonna move the cow herd further on. But the heifers are gonna stay close. That way if one of them does have trouble, we can get them in pretty easy and help them out. So the rest of them are coming to see me. They've all got real big barrels on them. She's making an udder. Start to check some of these out. Most of them over here aren't super close. I think this one may be pretty close if I remember right. Yeah, she's making an udder. You can see how big their bellies are. And there's that one up there. She's also pretty close. She may be going soon. This one's got a pretty big udder. And this red one's the only one I think may have slipped. We had a preg check, but I'm just not feeling it. I don't think she's bred. Most of these heifers are gonna max out around 1,100–1,200 pounds, with the exception of the ones that are part Holstein. They're quarter Holstein. Those are probably gonna be 1,300–1,400 pounds, which you can pick them out pretty easy. They're gonna be all the tall, big framey ones. But actually all the girls up here are not Holstein. So you can get a pretty good idea. See how wide she is. Anyway, there's a number of heifers to watch. They're all looking close. We're doing 2 checks a day, technically. Once in the morning when we feed, and I'm coming out in the evenings and checking one more time. But we also drive by this field multiple times in a day, so we can almost see all of them from the road. Watch out, guys. Anyway guys, that's about all I've got for you for today, but next week's video, like I said, we should have quite a few heifers calving, and I'm also selling these calves, so I'll take you to the sale barn and hopefully watch them sell. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you all next time.